Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today we had the fellas on, Josh Hustice and Bo, to preview the thing. We first started off with some NBA playoff talk. We then moved on to our draft, and the draft topic today was teams that we think will win the thing this upcoming weekend. We then previewed every single team that will be playing in the thing this weekend, and then we finished with questions from the people. I will say this is a pretty long episode. I think we were up until almost midnight last night recording. So what I'm going to do is turn this into a two-parter. So it is currently 3:45 on Thursday. So I will hopefully be posting this sometime tonight, part one, and then I will be posting part two tomorrow. If anyone is interested, we will be doing a thing watch party this weekend. I can't promise what time it'll be just because there's some NBA playoffs on. But if you guys are interested, hit me up on my personal Instagram or Bromance Instagram, whatever. I'll send you guys a link. That is it. Hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah. Going on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame here in sicko mode. This is here with all the ice on in the booth.
Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today we got Josh Hustice and Bo on the pod. Fellas, how we doing?
Blasian takeover.
Yeah, we're out here we're international gang right now.
Let's go. I'm pumped to have you guys both on right before the thing. I had to have someone from the US, and I was like, Bo, we need someone from Canada. So I'm glad to have you on, Josh.
Thanks, yo. Bo sent me the bat signal, and I was like, sure.
I was like, I think I know like 3 Canadians, so we need someone on the pod.
Hey, and Josh said he's never met you before, so
yeah, bro. Listen, when you gonna come to these tournaments up north? Right now, some of the old fight dudes, I refer to them as pixels because I see them all the time, but I've never met them in person. So for right now, all you guys are pixels.
It's like you're not real people.
You're not real people yet until I see you in person.
We're just Sims.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. So what? Kickoff is in January, right? And then there's like the mid-season, but it's in September this year.
Yeah, mid-season's a week before API this year.
Which
I don't know if a lot of us are going to that. Maybe.
I think this is the tournament I actually am going to go to Canada.
Oh
my god.
Well.
There's always next year.
True.
Maybe I'll go.
Yeah, Bo, you definitely will do both.
We'll see.
This guy's bone spurs are gonna say no.
He won't be able to like wave his hand to say hi to people, but he'll go.
Yeah, exactly. I won't play, but I'll go for the vibes.
He'll throw lefty only.
Facts.
All right, guys, we got some NBA playoffs. We had some play-in games yesterday. Josh, I don't know if you watch NBA. Do you watch NBA?
Oh, yeah.
I follow NBA, yeah.
Okay, who's your team?
Oh, whatever team LeBron James is on, that's my goat, bro.
Okay.
That guy could go to the worst team in the league. I don't care. That's my guy. Until he retires, I'm good.
All right, so how are we feeling about the Lakers in the playoffs? Is Austin Reeves coming back? Is Luka coming back?
Austin Reeves ain't coming back until maybe next series. Luka, if he does come back, I'm scared. I'm scared he might get hurt. But if they don't come back, that might be a sweep.
I mean, the
not.
Rockets, they can't score though, so they might be like okay if if Luka can come back by like game 3, they might be all right.
Well, I hope so, because it'll be 0-2 by that point. I don't expect nothing from them Lakers except LeBron getting a triple-double somehow, but losing by 30.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. How about you, Bo? How you feeling about the Celtics?
Hey, the Celtics look good, I'm not going to lie. And there's a crash course for Celtics Knicks. And I heard a lot of shit from the Knicks fans, including you. And I can't wait.
Knicks fans are the best, bro.
They are the best. I like the Knicks.
I can't wait for the sidewalk talk.
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
Side
dude.
NYC.
Yeah, I
need
need
the best
that.
accounts.
Yes. It was like 2 years ago. I went to a Yankees game, and then we went to the city, and I wasn't trying to go to MSG, but I was like, fuck it. Like they're playing in New York City, so let me go to a bar like a few blocks down the street. Go to the bar. This is the game where they're playing the Cavs. Josh Hart hits like a foul line pull up. They win the game. We're a few blocks away from MSG on 34th Street. I fucking book it. I'm running to MSG. I'm trying to find sideline talk. Like I'm trying to have a good time. And I pull up and it's like a Mexican country concert or something like that. And I'm like, bro, where the fuck is everyone at? Everyone was at Times Square.
Damn,
Damn.
I gotta go. I've never been to New York. I gotta go.
I'm shocked you haven't been to New
I
York.
know it is the one place in the world that I should have been to by now.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty stinky place. I think the only good thing there is the Knicks, and that's it.
And Dylan Cruz.
And Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Yeah, yeah.
That is true.
How else do we feel about the rest of the playoffs? Do we have any predictions for who's gonna win?
I think the Spurs look tough.
I just don't know how you guard Wemby, bro.
Wemby.
And if Spurs meet OKC, Spurs have been had their number this year, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But Shea is Shea, my Canadian guy. He's
got all the answers.
he's
Maple
got all the
Jordan.
answers. He's got the refs. He's got everything, bro. So I don't know. The East ain't winning. That's all I know. East ain't winning nothing.
That may be true.
Unless you Boston, but like Jason Tatum has to have like incredible conditioning on his Achilles.
Amen. I'll tell you what, that's tough to come back from. I ain't gonna lie to you. It takes a minute.
It takes a minute. No matter how many millions.
Facts. Yeah, who you are, it takes a minute.
I said it on the pod yesterday, so I think out of the West, I think it's going to be the Spurs Thunder, and then we'll end that Western Conference Finals. And I think in the East, I think it's going to be Detroit, and I think the Knicks. I think the Knicks, they're going to match up well against the Celtics. I mean, they got swept by the Celtics in the regular season last year, and then they were down 20 on the road. Game 1, Game 2, came back, didn't give a fuck. Won the series. I know Tatum went down. I think it was like Game 5.
They would have lost that anyway.
Yeah, like Tatum was playing incredible, but I don't know what it is. There's just certain teams that really don't have any business beating certain teams, and I think the Knicks are one of those teams. When they play the Celtics, they just like have no fear whatsoever. It's like house money for them, I guess.
I'm a little curious about like Detroit. Every year in the NBA, I feel like there's one team that does really well in the regular season, but they're kind of fraudulent in the playoffs. Part of me feels like Detroit's that way. Mind you, they're balling, but I'm like, man, playoff basketball, I don't know. Because these other teams have been in the playoffs for a minute now, right? Like the Knicks and Boston and whatnot. And then different gear kicks in when it comes to winners, even though the East hasn't really won shit except for Boston. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like bet my money on the Pistons, but record shows and their improvement shows that they've earned consideration. But there's always one team, that has a great record, or they'll be like first seed, and then they'll just get pumped by a lesser seed, and you're like, wow, all right, because it comes down to coaching and defense. I find in the playoffs.
I wouldn't be shocked if the Cavs upset them.
That's what I'm saying. Because the Cavs, they've been in there for a little while now, and they got the capacity
and they have Harden.
And they're James Harden. Yeah, they got James Harden now.
Shit. And
like I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them more than I don't want to see the Pistons.
Right. So,
but Pistons are a better team in the regular season. So I don't know.
I do think the Cavs every single year is like that super soft team that looks really sexy, and then they get to the playoffs, and then they get fucking punked. They get punked every playoffs.
They were the team that I was last year, something like that, or 2 years ago. It was like, you guys are the fraudulent team right now.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, the Pistons, like a lot of my grandpa's side of the family, they're from Detroit, so I do root for the Pistons, and they beat the fuck out of the Knicks this year. But I mean, they have Cade, who's really good player, like really fucking tall, really like strong point guard of all things. But I mean, their second scorer is
Tobias Harris,
and then
their second best score is Tobias Harris.
Tobias.
No shot, bro. My guy's withered.
Yeah. If your two is Tobias Harris,
If Cade doesn't play out of his mind,
yeah,
they might get
we're
cooked.
we're
I
all
don't
set.
know. I don't know. It's up in the air. East up in the air. It doesn't matter though. Whoever comes out of there is
Yeah.
getting beat. Getting beat, bro.
Any of them not being the Spurs or Thunder. So
Yeah.
it's
Unless
moot.
it's the NBA Cup,
Facts.
Word.
Then it's the Knicks.
then it's the Knicks.
They're gonna play for that money.
Then it's the Knicks.
We didn't put the banner up, but the Knicks won that shit this year.
I was waiting for the Knicks to put the banner up so I could hate.
I was waiting for them too. They haven't put a banner up in what, fucking 40 years, 50 years,
Yep.
73. Like, hello?
It's tough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Can't
All right,
relate.
this guy.
My bad.
How's it? How are the Celtics? Or not? I'm sorry, not the Celtics. How are the Red Sox doing?
Hey. Hey, we've hung up a banner more recently than the Yankees. So
That is true. If I were to be a fan of the Red Sox or Yankees, and I were to choose it all over again for the last 20 years, 1,000% Red Sox, 1,000%.
we're good on this side. Good over here.
You got those Franks, bro.
Yes, sir. The Fenway Franks go crazy.
Facts. Are you gonna do a 999 challenge?
No, because it hurt even to breathe. So,
Hey, yo.
nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. 9 glizzies
Oh,
in 7 innings, and
shaboing boing.
and 9 shaboing boings, and 7.5 tall boy beers in 7 innings. That was treacherous territory. And then
Man,
my friends were like, "Let's bike home." Oh yeah, yeah, let's bike home. And every speed bump I hit and pothole, I almost threw up. But when we talk about adversity and grit,
That's great. That's
that's
great.
me. That's me right there.
Bill woke up the next morning, checked his credit card, was like $400 at Fenway on
It was
what?
it was a little, or it was around $200,
damn.
and I didn't even complete it, so not even worth it. And the Red Sox
No.
lost.
Damn.
Damn. Hate to see it.
Yeah.
All right, boys, let's get into the draft. Today's draft topic, teams that will win the thing. You guys are my guests. I'll go last. It's going to be a 6-round snake draft. Who wants to go first?
Josh, you haven't been on before. Josh, you can go first.
Pick my team, bro.
All right.
Same.
All right.
Have to, bro. If you don't pick outsiders, you're a sellout.
Look. Yeah, I mean that's the obvious choice. I mean,
So
won
don't
three
go
out,
obvious and then let me pick them.
3 out of the 4 years. We slipped up last year. I mean, they picked up some bum named Bo last year. So Eli couldn't throw last year, but we're back. We're back this year, and we got Benji. So
Yes.
feel good. So yeah, outsiders, men. Let me clarify. Women might take it too. Might pick them later, but men first.
Oh, okay, okay. Uh, mm, 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 mm. I am gonna go with Hex because I feel like it's gonna be their tournament to lose, just being the champions from last year. So that would be my first pick. My second pick, I'm gonna go with a ladies team here. I'm gonna go with Invasion because they've been on a fucking heater.
Invasion. Who they have? Okay, they picked up Morgan Drafts. All right. I will also go ladies here, and I'm gonna go.
You
Josh is
picking, bro?
staring. Josh is staring intently because I feel like I know where he wants to go.
Where you going, bro?
And I'm gonna go because I'm gonna. If I don't go this one, he's going the other. If I go this one, he's going the other one. I'm gonna go. Mm, I'm going frenzy.
You rat. Bastard.
Only because I was gonna go rogue because Katie Brady is fucking insane. And they picked up Sarah McVarish, which Sarah is also a stud, and they got Taylor Ewell. but Frenzy's got Cynthia Lee, and that's Canadian Corinne Lee, or yeah, or Carolyn Lee. So
Canadian Carolyn Lee. That's crazy.
yeah,
Oh
that's
man,
that's
I do
Canadian
hope they meet
Carolyn.
one day. I do hope they
Bro,
meet.
they're literally gonna look in the mirror and be like, "Oh shit, we're the same person,"
That's
because they're
funny.
both absolute weapons. So I got Frenzy.
Oh, okay. I'm going ladies as well. Any one of these three teams that I'm about to mention have the capacity. It really depends on the day, honestly. But uh, I can't believe you took Frenzy from me. I'm pissed, bro.
And they got Shade.
Yeah, I know. I'm pissed, bro. I'm
Ooh.
pissed. This team's stacked, yo.
This team is stacked.
And
Brett,
Giannis, oh man,
yep, and
yeah,
Brenda Kramer. That's Thanos, bro.
yeah. Ashley's been balling lately. They got Hope, yeah, dude. Oh no, wait, that's caffeine. My bad.
Hmm.
Frenzy, yeah. Mira, they picked up Mira. But okay, caffeine, Rogue, or Rack is where I'm going because they have the capacity. Rack's won it before. They've won the thing
Hmm.
before. Caffeine just won kickoff,
Yep.
so they're riding a high, and they've added some players from BC. And
Yep.
Rogue is a powerhouse, and finally Katie Brady's coming to this thing, which definitely helps.
She's gross.
Yeah,
She throws harder than us.
yeah, probably.
Is she blonde?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know who she is. Yeah.
She
Oh,
played in Minneapolis last
let
year.
me let
Yep.
me
I
just
was
look
like,
at
who
these
the
other
fuck is
teams real
that?
quick.
Yeah, she's
Like
gross.
Invasion's got some OGs,
Ryan took Invasion, I think.
Riot, Aggression, Riot. My ladies out of Edmonton. I think if I was a betting man, actually, you know what? Rogue is probably the favorite pick. I'm gonna go caffeine.
Caffeine. All right.
I'm gonna go caffeine, just riding the momentum of kickoff and with the additions that they have this year with Hope and adding Lily, Yanis, and Val. It's a different team than
Yeah.
most people have faced. This iteration of them has only played that one tournament and they won. So
Yeah.
I'm
That,
going to pick them for
that was
this
tough.
as my sleeper pick.
Mhm.
Okay.
We have
Okay.
6 picks overall, right? Three men and 3 women's teams.
Yep. And Josh has one more here.
Yeah,
Oh, because I was first.
snake draft.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Men's, I'm gonna go. Uh, I'm gonna go men's. I'm gonna go Mavs. I'm gonna go
Good.
Mavs
Good.
because Mavs will have the capacity to. Mavs have the capacity to win any tournament. To be honest, um, and I think uh, they added Joel to this team this year, which they added him last Canadian Club Championships, and he was such a influential figure for them in that victory. I know because I lost, pissed.
You did.
But and now they have Mike Koo on that team from Future. They're on paper very very strong, and obviously we know them, we play them. They are very strong, and if everything's going well, they have the capacity to beat anyone and anyone like pretty handedly. So I think betting against them would be not smart.
That's fair.
Especially after last year's exit with outsiders and 5,000 grabs that they made. I
17
don't think,
catches. It was
yeah,
basically like our game against you guys, right?
Was it really?
Yeah.
they made
Yeah.
so many, and it was
Yeah.
ridiculous. They were good ones, crazy ones,
Yeah.
ones that had no business being made. It was
E-
a lot.
Eli had like one-handed catch diving out of bounds. It was gross.
You guys were playing on bat and balls?
No, it was joyline
No.
balls.
I'm
It
playing. I'm
bounced
playing.
it bounced off
Oh
his chest
shoot!
and then he turned around and like dove out of bounds.
Do you know if the thing balls are batting balls?
No, they're joylights.
Thank God, bro.
We
Because
would
I haven't played
never
with that. I would
we would
never. I've
never
never played with the batting balls, bro.
we would never do that at the thing.
Luke has to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were
Uh
playing with Joylight this weekend, Bo at semi-pro. It was I loved it.
oh, okay, smart.
Yeah,
Uh
they're just consistent when inflated.
Facts. Yeah, Joel on Mavs is solid. He was on Mavs for the thing last year too. He was
Oh yeah, he was. That was like dry run. So he's familiar with them and familiar. He played with them. Well, not them, but Team Ontario during our actual national tournament. So he's had a lot of reps with them. So he'll fit right in.
They got
Again,
Coach Vic.
yeah, Coach Vic, the
We
man.
we need more coaches on men's teams in USA.
Well, yeah, I'm a big advocate for the coaches. Without the coach, I, no one likes to be the guy who's like, "Yo, you got to sit."
Facts.
I like my coach telling us, "You're playing like shit. Sit down." All right,
That
Yes, coach. Give me 10 suicides.
all right, all right.
that's just Eli telling us we suck.
It's true.
Uh,
Yeah.
all right. Let's see. My pick. I'm trying to decide if I want to go girls or guys. Um, I think that I will go. Mm, I'm gonna go. I feel like I'm gonna go Shred because I feel like Shred can't finish dead last again.
Again, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Uh,
They have good. They have solid pickups this round
they have
too.
a better team
Yeah.
than they had last year. They picked up well, everyone's coming back and like they picked up Andrew Kim, this
Hmm.
will be good experience for Andrew Kim going
Yeah.
into selection camp, so I'm excited to see how he does.
Hmm.
And they picked up Giancarlo, which is
And
like
Cody as well.
he said that yeah, and Cody's on their team full time now.
Oh,
And Cody's really good off the pitch, so I'm excited to see if they actually run like actual pitchbacks. Um,
This is their first tournament with like Cody and they're like an actual team.
yeah, I mean Cody's played FDC with them before, I think, or the Dallas round or something.
Oh, it was, yeah, the Dallas round. Yeah, they won that too.
Yeah, so he's played one time with them, and he looked pretty good. So Cody's good in the middle. He catches, he throws pretty hard, so it's good defensively. Andrew Kim, will be pretty good for them too. So we'll see. Xander is hurt still, so I don't know how much Xander is gonna play, but
it's
um,
still his knee. Yeah.
yeah, he tore his meniscus.
What is that? What happened? That bruising shit was that?
Yeah,
Did you just drop his injury without supposed to be doing that shit?
I think he made a YouTube video
This is
about it.
HIPAA violation.
Yeah, I think he put a YouTube video out, or he was gonna make one. But anyway,
Cloth.
uh,
Don't play cloth.
Get it for cloth.
did it for cloth. But yeah, he'll be good by camp or by Worlds for sure. But yeah, I'll go Shred.
If you didn't pick them there, I was gonna pick Shred there. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna follow up with Flex because if I remember correctly, didn't they lose last year to Valkyrie in the
They were in the
finals?
finals.
They
Yeah.
were in the finals.
So I'll go
Me and Ashley.
Flex. Yeah.
Allie, yeah.
Yep. And
Naomi.
they just lost in Minnesota too to Invasion, and I mean they're coming off a good weekend too. They just had that cloth win in Philly.
They did. Yeah.
So I will go Flex there. I'm gonna go men's team here. Hmm. I don't know any of these Canadian teams now. I just
We
know
can
the
Excellent,
names.
we can
excellent.
help you.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, no, I think I'm gonna go US here. I'm deciding between two though.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Misfits because I think that they played really well last year and they were the 1 seed in Minnesota and they got upset. And I think this is probably the first tournament since then, and I think very highly of them. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna go Misfits here.
Yeah, they also picked up Gage for this.
yeah. They got
Ooh.
and Glenn, right?
Glenn's on their team full time now.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, and Glenn looked good for them in Minneapolis. So
Him and Brandon Officer, two janky throws, bro.
yeah, just throwing frisbees out there.
Just
Literally.
fucking janky ass throws, dog.
Yeah, Jake Struzik's look good. Jordan Williams has been playing more out of the middle and looking good. So
Is John Bell going?
I think John Bell's going too, and he's just a
He's always
rat.
he's casually confident, bro. He's got it.
So a weasel, bro. Like, he's so annoying to play, but it's good for them. And then when they do their little thing where I forget what it's called, but they'll like break out of the huddle, but then switch positions as they're coming up to the line. I forget what they call it, but they'll do that sometimes, and I'm just like, Team Mexico did that too. Uh,
Ooh, I
and
used to love doing that Sky Zone on the
they did
trampolines.
they did that at NAC, and we were like, what? It fucked us up. One time, Demonte got hit, and he looked at me. He was like, like, I think it was Demonte. Somebody got hit next to me, and they were like, yeah, we don't know. I think it was their U20 Mexico team that did that. We were like, yeah, playing Russian roulette out there. Okay. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I think that I'm gonna go another women's team, and I'm gonna go Rogue. Because they they got Katie Brady, Taylor Ewell, Sarah Busher, Tara Flatt, and that is a disgusting quartet of women.
Yeah,
Um,
Tara and Sarah are nasty pair of wings, bro.
Gross. And then Katie Brady is one of the scariest human beings. So, but I was torn between them and Rack Attack because Betty Mack is
Yeah, no,
insane.
that's fine because I'm taking them.
Yeah, Betty Mack is insane. Real Leaf is insane.
These names
Yvonne
are crazy, by the way. Katie Brady and who was it? Katie Mack?
Betty
Betty
Mack.
Mac, Betty
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 Mac.
Mack.
Mack, that's just a great dodgeball name.
These
Like
are sick
you're a
names.
dog.
These are sick names.
Real
Big
Leaf.
Mac, Mac 10,
Yvonne
Mac
Cher.
Attack.
Yvonne Cher.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah. Rack Attack is tough. I was torn between the two.
Well, don't worry, bro. I got you. I'm taking Rack with the, I think it was Mixed Division World's MVP,
Real.
Real Leaf,
Yeah, she's insane.
Betty Vaughn. Oh, I don't even the homies.
Yeah.
I live with them now pretty much. I see them pretty much weekly. They've won it. So
Mhm.
and I think Vaughn and Betty was also on or were also on Valkyrie last year
They
subbing.
were.
So they've won it twice.
Mhm.
So they make it to the end. So I'm gonna pick Rack as my third pick. Is that my fourth pick? It's my
Your
fourth.
fourth, you got Saiyan, you got
Okay.
Caffeine and Co, Mavs, and Rack Attack.
Oh shoot. Okay. I gotta go with a men's team here. I can do an all Canadian one, or maybe I should throw in a US team. I'm going with Hardest
Ah.
Now it's between for me at least. Like Hex, I can't knock Hex because oh wait, you already picked Hex. Never mind.
Yeah.
Um, it's New Era and Hardest Foam and Howl. New Era and Hardest Foam are familiar with each other, but Hardest Foam's familiar with this tournament.
Yep.
And they usually have deep playoff runs or have performed well.
Mhm.
Vets, my dogs, some of my best friends are on that team.
Yeah.
Uh, and honestly, these guys are out of Canada, probably throw the hardest consistently amongst the like 12 or not like 10 of them there. Like all of them
Yeah.
throw bombs pretty much. So um
Yeah, their arms are insane.
yeah, and if they're connecting and they're making grabs, it's GG, see you later to anybody. So I'm going to go with hardest foam in my championship pool of teams.
Hmm.
They are due. They
Yeah.
are due. Like if there's a team that's due to make another finals appearance and maybe make something happen, it's them. But I want to be there instead.
Dude, yeah. They definitely all throw gas. Like
Yes.
them coming up to the line with four balls is
Yeah.
a little terrifying.
Waves of pumps, just
Yeah,
waves,
when they're
and
just
then
pumping and you have no idea who's throwing. It's a little
muted.
scary.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Okay. Let's see. I am torn between a new era and because new era New Era is interesting because they don't come to this tournament a lot, or ever. I think
Yeah,
this
only
is it
only
for
three of them have played in it.
yeah. So Dan Holzer's played in it. He won it last year with Hex.
Yeah.
I think Grenier's played in it
Grenier's played
before.
with Mavs.
Yeah.
Holzer played twice. He played with Hex and with me the first year.
Hmm.
And oh no, sorry, this is the second year. And Kyle Lavoie played with me the first year.
Yeah. Well, Grenier played last year with
Mavs, right?
Matt. Yeah, he played with Mavs last year.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because he
Yeah.
had picked up Nick and Joel. Nick throws gas. Ashley Bend has been playing really well. I've played with him before. He throws gas. Colin Charche,
Hands.
hands. Jesse throws pretty well, and he's got hands. Um, but Howell though just took care of
Howell's
our
Howell's riding a
is
heater right
heater
now.
right now. Before they just like
Heater.
they would just play really fast, but they didn't really know how to play really fast. But now they're kind of figuring it out.
Yeah, I'm interested. There were a couple storylines that I'm interested to see unfold, and one of them is Hardest Foam and Howell. I wanted to see how Hardest Foam bounces back from the loss of provincials to Howell,
Hmm.
and see if Howell can ride the momentum of beating Hardest Foam into playing just like they did before. Because they beat their demon. Their demon was Hardest Foam.
Yeah, I,
Um, but
I think I kind of think, man, I think I'm gonna go. I just don't know like the others outside of like Dan, Nick, Jesse, Colin, and Ashley. I guess I know Eric too, but I don't know like.
Eric's not going to be there.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
No,
I
that's
don't
why they
know
picked up
like.
Nick Hui. They picked him up. He's
Okay.
from the future.
Oh, I kind of know him, but I don't really know like Rylan, and I don't think I've played them before him before. Um, I think I'm gonna go Howell.
It's fair. How they have Dylan. I think Dylan Neville's a sub from Title. I could be wrong. Another BC team.
Hmm.
Um,
But yeah,
Hubert's there, but Hubert has a pirate patch on his eye because he had an eye
yeah,
surgery or
I
something.
saw that. But
But he'll be there. Hubert's the man. Doki Doki, shout out Doki
yeah,
Doki.
yeah, yeah. Hubert does Doki Doki, that Instagram or the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
What's
Hubert,
Doki Doki?
the
they film like
the
all the games, bro,
yeah, like the
and they
Doki
upload
Doki
that.
the YouTube channel, Doki Doki
Uh,
Dodgeball. Yeah, like you can watch like any game basically on
oh,
there.
They
no
film
shit.
all the courts. They put all the shit up in like the same day.
Hmm.
Damn.
Hubert's the man.
Hubert's the man.
Okay.
And Cynthia, shout out Cynthia helps too. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
act like she doesn't, but
yeah, yeah.
both
The
of them have
goats.
for like a year or 2 years prior, like carried the footage game.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever
Shout out
tournament they
Doki
were at,
Doki.
Doki Doki, man.
Yep. Yeah. So I'll go Howell.
All right. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking through the names of a lot of these Canadian teams. No clue who more than half of them are, but they have cool names. I feel like I have to pick a Canadian team here.
You gotta do that research, dog.
Let's
You gotta
see.
watch these games.
Okay, like I'll say, like I sub for Royals. They're missing some of the Patries, but the best one,
That's
Max is there.
yeah,
The
yeah.
tall one, Max
Okay.
is
Maximus
there.
Patry.
Uh,
That's my
L
pick then.
LP is really
Oh,
good.
he's a dog.
Josh Walsh. I played with him on Honey Packs at
And
kickoff. He's a good corner. They picked up Benji.
they got Benji from Touch, Kevin from Fury, and Devin Simmons. Devin Simmons from PEI, bro. This guy's flying from PEI. That's
Damn.
the other side of Canada.
I mean, yeah,
Get those reps.
facts.
Get those
Damn.
reps.
It's like Danchenko reps right there, going
And
from Mexico to
Martine,
Canada.
Martine Dutil is he's really good late game.
Squirrely dude. Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah,
All right,
they
I'm gonna
they were they were a fucking blast to play with at Quebec Cup. Martine was like, "How's your French?" Because they make play calls in French, and I was just like,
Uh, duh.
duh. I'd be like, sure.
I need to learn what kill left is in French right now.
Yeah, I was doing Duolingo lessons on my way up there.
It's dedication.
I
I'm
just say
still.
random French words. That's all I say. And they
Hey,
laugh at me.
Chien means dog, so
Yeah, Shen. Yeah.
I was just
All
throwing
right.
that out.
I will go Royals. That's the only Canadian team I guess I know now. I was looking at your team, Josh. You guys have Cody on your team too.
Cody
Yeah,
Foley.
that's my guy, bro.
That's scary.
My man's.
That's a
Yeah,
scary team.
he joined them last year. Oh yeah, and you have Sean,
Yeah, Sean's subbing for me.
L, and Dan Lack, and Alex. Damn.
I'm bringing
And
my
so you have
dogs.
Future. So saying Future
It's
Elite.
half Future saying and it's Quentin from Ascend, just
Oh,
throw him in
okay.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
But
All right, and I gotta go ladies team here to finish things off. Mm, 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 mm. I am gonna go with Fang. I think they've been pretty good, pretty consistent the last two tournaments. Looking at their team, they picked up Kim Matheson. I think that's like an awesome pickup. They have Karina, they have Alyssa, Crystal, Tia, Jenny, Kayla, Steph Day, and Brittany. So I mean, this is a pretty solid team from top to bottom.
Steph Day's got a cannon. She just made the cloth practice squad.
Who?
Steph Day.
That's the only girl I don't know.
She just made. I think she plays for Duck and
Savage. Oh, Duck and Savages. Oh. Okay, I know how that is now.
She's a cloth player, but yeah, she throws gas.
Okay. All right, Bo. Last pick.
Outsiders women.
Okay.
Obligated.
No.
It's got
Family.
no.
Hashtag family.
Oh, shoot.
Even though they were flaming me in the group chat today, but
Are you guys all in one giant group chat?
no, the women's have their own chat, but they were mad at me because I bought Mariners tickets for Friday, but I didn't include the women because I didn't know I was supposed to. Shoda, oh yeah, you were in the Discord
I
right
was in
when
the
I bought
Discord for
there.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll just buy 8 tickets because Shoda told me to buy 8 tickets, and he gave me a list of like 8 names, so I bought 8 tickets, and then I'm at work and my phone is just being bombarded by like women outsiders, Joe. And I'm like, what is going on right now? What did I do wrong? And yeah, so I'm never facilitating anything ever again.
That's
But
fair.
outsiders women is my last pick.
Okay. Outsiders, women. All right, Josh. Last pick. You got Sand, Caffeine, and Co. Mavs, Rack Attack, and Hard as Foam.
So it's got to be a ladies team, right? 3-3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, no one picked Invasion, right?
That was the
I
first
picked them.
pick.
Shit. I looked at the roster again. I was like, wait a minute.
You
Wait
just
a
thought,
minute.
you just thought they were just floating there.
I thought they were just floating there. Okay. So wait, what women's team are left? Riot, Aggression,
Rainbow Thunder,
Rainbow
aggression.
Thunder.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me. I gotta pick them because I know. Hold on. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me let me let me say this first. If I don't pick this team, I know I'm gonna get flamed. I'm picking Riot because I'm gonna get flamed by my girls that I coached. For Jess Jeffries, Sarah, Shree, Erica. I gotta pick them. They're a lovely team. They've taken a lot away from the program that I coached, so they've learned how to play it a little bit more as a unit. So I'm going to pick Riot, hometown for me now that I'm in I'm in Alberta.
Alberta, shout out
Let's show 'em some love.
Alberta.
And I want to give a special shout out to my homegirl Shree, who Mel. That's Mel jersey right there.
Shout out Mel.
Oh, that's fire, yeah. Giving a shout out to Shree. When Sean and I just got this home, Shree, the day we moved in, sent us I think 2 boxes of like special ice cream sandwiches that are all like different flavors. And she's in
Okay.
Edmonton, which is 3 hours north. So she had like an Uber delivery do it for us without us knowing. And we still have like a couple left, but they're really delicious. But she's really kind. She's really great. She's a world player. She played in cloth, I believe. Mixed, yeah, mixed. Um, Actually, there are a few of them that played at Worlds for cloth as well, but showing them some love. They are my final pick in my draft of who can win the thing. And if the thing has taught me anything, uh, no pun intended, um,
Hmm.
it doesn't matter where you finish round play, you can friggin' win. Misfits
Facts.
was what, like one win last year in round play or two wins? Ended up going to getting to the finals.
Yeah.
So in this tournament, anyone could beat anyone. That's why we're all here. So
Dude, pool play last year was so fucked.
yeah, pool play was weird.
Everyone sucked. Well,
That was
all
the
the
weirdest
Americans
tournament.
teams were ass. Like we were all the Canadian teams were shitting on us last year.
Yeah, we live. I lost one game.
Yeah, dude, Jeremy messaged all of us or was talking to all of us, and they were like, You guys
He's
need
sitting
to
there
figure it
watching
out."
too. He's
Yeah,
sitting
he was
there.
watching us and he was like, "You guys need to figure it out because the Canadian teams are busting our ass." And they were.
I remember looking at the standings live and I was like, oh shit, they're everyone from the US is getting cooked.
Yeah, I rewatched our Outsiders versus Hardest Foam series yesterday, and at halftime, Eli was just chewing, chewing his. He was like, "Fucking move, block, stand on your block." And I remember I'm just standing there like, yeah, I missed like 3 blocks in the first half. I was like, they throw hard, Eli. I haven't seen this in the U.S. Like everyone throws hard. 1 through 6 throws hard.
I'm
Usually,
trying, Grandpa.
right? I'm trying, Grandpa.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah,
no, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch from home. It is NBA playoffs this weekend, so it's going to be a little tough. Maybe a game on the phone and then the thing on the iPad. But yeah, if anyone's watching, I will do a Connecticut dodgeball watch party. Anyone's welcome. Last weekend we did a Philly one, and there was probably like 15 of us in it. So good
sir.
time. Everyone hops on, drink, have a good time, learn some dodgeball, and just hang out.
Sir.
All right, let's go through all the teams. There is a lot, so we can, skip over some if you guys want, or it doesn't have to be a certain time period on each one. But let's start with the U.S. men's team. Teams up. Let's start with DMV Grizzlies. Bo, why don't you start with all the USA teams first?
Okay. DMV Grizzlies. I got Dan, Hunter DeLeon, Dan, the Fernalds, Dan, and Zach, Bosco, Chaz. Oh, they picked up Owen Kimball, who's kind of on their team. I would suppose, and then they picked up Chris Wheeler. Um, yeah, I think they performed really well last year. They had Glenn and Matt Levine on there. So they don't have them this year, but I think Chris Wheeler, he's been looking really solid. I hope his ankle is healthy, but if it is, he's looked really good. In Tempe and Minneapolis too. So I think the Grizzlies are primed to look really good. Hunter DeLeon's been a good addition for them too, earns them extra lives back. Zach Fernall's been throwing the piss out of the ball. Dan Allport is always going to be super hard to get out in the middle, and he's good on the pitch back. So, a well-rounded team, going to be a tough out, for sure.
Josh?
Oh, about the Grizzlies? I agree. I mean, Dan has been working hard. Literally, I think to me the definition if if you work hard, it'll show and reap the benefits for sure. Underrated to most, gets looked off by most, and will punish if you look him off. Hunter played with me last year at the thing. The guy, yeah, like Bo said, he revives people with hands, and he
Hmm.
has a pretty good throw as well.
He
Zach has
revives
been,
people with hands is crazy.
yeah,
Facts. He's a lifeline.
he's a lifeline. Yeah, lifeline main.
Yeah, facts.
Um, Zach throws that nasty like ball and it just kind of curves towards you on to your right. It's got some juice behind it. But yeah, overall, solid team. Like and Chaz, bro, Chaz is all around. If you don't show up for the Grizzlies, you're gonna get in a 20-minute, especially, you're gonna get pumped. The balls will find you. So yeah, and I think adding Hunter and adding Chris as well, I think makes a huge difference for them.
Yeah, I mean, this team from top to bottom is really good. We played them in the playoffs in Minnesota right before we played you guys, Bo. And I'm looking across the court and I'm like, fuck, they are deep, like
Yeah.
deep. And adding Hunter this year for them too, like that's just a scary team. Zach and Chaz, they've been on fucking heaters like the last 6 months with all these tournaments they've been going to. And I don't know if you were in Discord at the time, but I know I was talking to Kim about it. But there was a few times this past weekend where Chaz is just popping off the back line, and he like looks like prime Mikey McGee, like just popping off for like that one quick second, like one giant leap, one like giant shoulder up. Just I'm just fucking going. And he had this one nasty throw that ended up getting caught. I forget who caught it. But I mean, everyone on this team is really good.
Hey, one quick note. Zach Fernald after kickoff, he texted me and he said, "Not gonna lie, you single-handedly changed my opinion on home counters because he was not about them." But I was but I was preaching before that we home counters like they change like keeping teams off balance and uncomfortable coming up and stuff like that. The Grizzlies just wouldn't do them before, but Zach and at kickoff was just taking more home counters and destroying people and like I
The honey pack run.
hey man, when we're on
One of the
that honey
top
pack, it's different.
one of the top jerseys in the game, you know.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Sick jerseys.
But
Yeah.
yeah. They're playing well right now. They destroyed
Yeah.
us in Minneapolis.
Okay. All right. Next team, Fortune. Why don't we start with Bo again?
Fortune, hometown cooking. So the crowd will definitely be with them.
Mhm.
They have a lot of people on the roster. I don't know if everyone's
Yeah,
gonna
more
be
than
there.
usual.
But yeah, they have Twan back. He played in Minneapolis. Um, excuse me, and Mark Sweetgall is back. But yeah, and Max Dolan, I don't know who that is, I don't think. But they got Roy coming up from Mexico. They got Jensen as well. I mean, they have a good mix of like hard throwers because they have Lucas, they have Rue, they have Brandon Delamora who throws a little bit of everything.
Junk.
A bunch of junk, but they have some speed. Like Roy moves really well, Jensen moves really well. Bill Fisher throws hard, so they're all around like a good all around team. Lucas is smart as shit, so they're gonna be well coached, well ran, like a tight ship. So,
Mm.
um, they're gonna be again like they're all tough outs in this tournament. They're the best of the best, but we'll see how Fortune does. They're kind of like a boom or bust team in my opinion because like Lucas could like 1v6 a team, but like they could
Yeah.
also lose to anybody as well. Is like my take on Fortune. So I don't know. Low floor, high ceiling.
Okay. Josh?
Yeah, I agree. Like Fortune, similar kind of feel to Misfits with what Bo was saying with the you just never know what you're gonna get kind of feel. Which I think kind of makes them more dangerous than teams you know what you're gonna get, right? Because Lou is special, right? There's nobody really like Lou. So well-rounded, confident in all of his abilities. But there are times where if Lou's not having a good game, it's tough for Fortune to get a win. But that doesn't mean they can't get a win. Like if Rue's hot, if Brandon's hot, Twan's making grabs, like tough. They're tough. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't ever go into this tournament and count anybody out. Definitely not Fortune. Hometown heroes, so, right? So
Facts.
yeah.
I think Fortune is a really good team. We played them in Seattle last year, both 3 times. They're tough out. They beat us in nationals. We played them in Minnesota. I think they beat us by 1 game. I do really think that them not having Derek is going to be like a really big X factor that they're going to be missing. Not that Derek's an X factor, but like from top to bottom, if you have Lou and Rue in corners, those middles really have to be eating. And kind of like what you said, Josh, like if Rue's not eating, then it's going to be a little tough for them to get outs. A lot of it's just going to be going through Lou, I'm assuming. And I mean, I think the role players are still really good players, but it's just going to make things a little bit harder for them. But
Agreed.
Yeah, they're gonna make you earn it always.
for sure,
Yeah.
1000%. All right, let's just go to the next team. Hex. Oh, why don't you start with Hex?
Hex returning champs. They don't list Aaron Goodwin, but I think he is back on the team. Um, and I'm not sure if Ketchum is going.
Really?
Yeah.
They only
What?
have seven.
Is it
Oh,
from cloth?
if he would go.
Yeah, from like the Champions Tour thing, I don't know if he's going. At least that's what Show said. So
They
I'm
got
not sure
Sam
if
Jones.
they did pick up Sam Jones. This is a good pickup. And then they have Eric Jones on the team now full time.
My guy EJ.
They swapped one mixed person for another.
There we
Uh,
go.
yeah, so um yeah, so yeah, but the Aaron Felton, great catcher. In the middle, Cam Parkey, just the athletic corner. Um, but yeah, Sam Jones has been playing really well over the last year and a half, and like he's been playing forever. So like super smart. Pyan was going off at Champions Tour, and like Pyan's on the Mount Rushmore of goats. Eric Nelson, good at cloth, good at foam and do everything. Takes the pitch back really well. Good catcher as well. So Hex is going to be really good. I think they're definitely going to miss Cody. Um, and Dan Holzer was playing really well for them last year too. So it's going to be a different team, but definitely a team capable of winning as well. But interested to see. I think Aaron Goodwin takes a bigger role in this team as well. Last year he rushed a lot, but I didn't see him too much with the ball in his hand. But I know he's been working on his offensive game a lot, coming back from injury. So I'm excited to see him. Uh, um, in this tournament with more ball in hand, running people down and stuff like that, and set plays too. So
Yeah.
Josh.
Um, a wise man once said, dodgeball wise, don't I won't believe anything until I see it. So if show says Ketchum's not gonna be there, I've seen Ketchum flying like on the third day of a tournament.
Hey,
I'll believe it.
we were supposed to have him for API. He didn't show up.
That's it's true. But he probably did he say he was coming?
Yes.
Yeah, so don't believe it till you see it, right? So
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 I
if for
got
whatever reason
PTSD.
whatever reason he says he's not coming, I'll believe when I see it. That's interesting. With no Ketchum, interesting.
Yeah, if they
I
don't have
don't
catch.
yeah. Um More it'll be different for sure without Ketchum. He definitely fuels their offense heavily, but I do think that with him not there, it might spread out the offense and make them a little bit more balanced offensively. Um, and adding Aaron, obviously, yeah, the team gets more athletic. Special shout out to Eric Jones, one of my homies, nicest dudes I've met in dodgeball. 2016 Worlds, that's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Payan. So yeah, last year the only people there last year from last year who won were Cam, Aaron, and Andrew. I think right. Payan didn't play with
Yeah,
them last year, so
no, he was in Japan.
it's a pretty different hex team for the thing, uh, compared to last year. So it'd be interesting to see for sure. They got a lot of people who could throw, like Eric could throw. Justin throws this fucking janky crossbody pre throws and in the half court and stuff, and even dumps it mid transition to try and make a grab. So he he's been very consistent for his entire career. Um, Cam, Pesty, workhorse. They'll be good. They all know how to. They've been through wars. They know how to play. And clearly they can come out of nowhere and end up winning the thing. Because
Mm-hmm.
I don't think by the end, I don't remember how they finished round play, but I don't think it was a matter of people thinking Hex was going to win that tournament. Right? I would imagine it was like either Outsiders was the favorites or whatever. Like I didn't think
I don't think many people picked them to win last
that's
year.
what I mean.
Mm-mm.
And all of a sudden they came out there and made it to the finals and went crazy. So
Mhm.
never count them out, but with no Ketchum, it'd be very interesting. I'm actually kind of if Ketchum doesn't come, I'm very interested to see how they play without him because I don't know if I've seen Hex. Me, you guys might have, but I don't think I've seen Hex without Ketchum.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Last year at Nationals, I don't think Ketchum was there for
Mm.
when we played him in No Sing.
Oh yeah, that's true. And
Yeah.
we won.
Yeah, there's no sting. Yeah, the phone. We'll see how he does.
And ball type his ass.
Yep, yep.
I love no sting. I think it's so easy. It just goes straight into
If-
your stomach.
Dude, if the balls are like not super inflated, then yeah, but
Yeah.
the batting balls,
Okay, yeah, I haven't touched those things now.
they suck. All right. Man, if Ketchum's not there, I'm curious who plays the other corner. I'm just gonna assume it's probably
Mhm.
Pine and Cam.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
I think everyone can obviously play the corner here. They only have seven though, so if Ketchum isn't there, and then they have Aaron Goodwin, like that's only seven. This is a long tournament,
It's all yeah, it's a
a
lot.
long tournament. Sam Jones, he's on just happy. We played together. Great fucking player, top to bottom, could play anywhere. So I know his conditioning is up. Not to say that anyone else on this team isn't, but it is going to be a long tournament. So I am curious.
Hex finished 5th after round robin last year.
Mm.
It's not bad. Middle of the pack. All right, let's move on to the next team, Misfits. Bo, start with Misfits.
I feel like they got better overall, like year over year with their roster. They
Mhm.
got picked up Glenn, who's fantastic late game. Same with Gage. They picked up Gage, who's really good late game as well. Survives really well on ball or with the ball. Allowing Jordan Williams to play out of the middle, which I think he prefers, he says. So he can be more offensive instead of playing defensive. Jake Struzik throws the shit out of the ball. He played really well in Minneapolis when I played mixed with him. And then they have a bunch of people who can earn extra lives and also just be annoying, like John Bell, Vincent Pham is annoying. Matt Dioso, he plays with the Green Lake Goblins a lot. He caught us in Seattle last year a shit ton. Gerard is a crafty lefty. Um, and then if Floyd goes, Floyd makes catches, and Hung is also pretty crafty as well. Late game can make some catches, has a pretty good arm as well. So all and Brandon Officer kind of speaks for himself. Him and Glenn just throw frisbees. So yeah, a pretty good team. They're kind of like a boom or bust team as well. Like them and Fortune in Minneapolis, they finished as the 1 and 2 seed, and then they both got upset. So by teams they should never lose to. So yeah, you just never know. They could win the whole thing or get first rounded.
Yeah, they're just so janky. Like a lot of their throws are janky. Like Glenn's is janky, Brandon's janky, John Bell throws janky, Gerard throws janky, and Gerard's left-handed. Like it
Hmm.
doesn't come out like a normal throwing motion, at least to me. It just
Yep.
kind of up the ball just kind of appears.
Yep.
And even Vincent throws a little like
Yeah, he throws
12-6 or something.
12-6
Yeah,
curveballs.
little flick. Um, so yeah, they roster wise, they definitely added some winners, right? Like I think Gage was on Hex when the Hex won last year. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, and Glenn's won with Outsiders the first year.
Yep.
So they like made a nice little concoction over there. So yeah, I agree though. You can't count them out. You got to play them very, very honestly and hard, or else again they'll upset you, slap you in the face. But also, like you said, definitely have the capacity to fumble their placement. But I also think they're aware of that now,
Hmm.
and so I don't think it's lost on them that that happens. And Brandon Officer has been through the USA program and all that stuff now, so he's definitely gotten a little bit more exposure outside of the states. So yeah, can't count him out. Can't count anybody out. I'm gonna say that to every friggin' team we list, but specifically Misfits after last year's friggin' performance,
Yeah, crazy run.
they got
Yeah,
us.
literally.
They
I mean,
got us.
every
I'll
single team that we're going to be talking about here could win. Like every single team.
I'll never forget their game against Hardest Foam.
I
Me
didn't even watch that.
Eli and I were refing it, and like we were just couldn't believe like what they were doing to Hardest Phone.
Damn. Well, then they
Yeah,
came after that game and cooked us. I'm like, shit.
yeah, that was nuts.
Fuck. Couldn't hit them, bro. It's pissing me off.
I think this team's going to be super scrappy. I think
Yeah.
insanely highly of misfits. Same thing with Fortune. Any Seattle team that they all get to play and practice together, they're just going to have that chemistry. I know that they picked up players like Gage and others that aren't from Seattle, but um, I think really highly of this team. So I'm very excited to watch this team play.
Same.
All right, next team, Outsiders. Oh, I start this one.
Team pretty new to dodgeball.
First tournament.
First tournament for these guys.
Wait,
Uh,
second. You guys played in Minnesota.
oh yeah, that was our first tournament ever. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, so yeah, I mean, Outsiders, not me, but they have won three out of four of these, so they definitely understand the tournament quite well. And I know like through like group chats and stuff like that, like we're hungry to come back and kind of fix last year because last year our round robin sucked. We came out really flat, and I think because Eli was hurt, we kind of just didn't have the energy that we should have. And I think this year, like we come back with a much better mindset and not taking anything for granted. And we have Mavs on the stream court, game one.
My
I,
team's refing.
I think that was done on purpose. Uh, whoever made the schedule. So yeah, I think we're gonna come out hopefully firing. And then we picked up Benji. Benji's a dog from England, just like insanely active out of the middle. He's good on the pitch back, great defensively, good arm. And then we have Vaughn and Jake playing with us as well. I don't know. I think they've been practicing a lot in Dallas. They just played in like a local tournament to get ready for this. Same with Kim. So I think they'll be ready to go. And then the rest of us we just played, so we'll be ready to go too. So excited to fix what we didn't do well last year.
Um, yeah. I mean, what is there to really say? I've played with them in that third thing, and we won. So I'm pretty familiar with everyone on that list, except I haven't played with Kim and Benji, and I guess you, Bo. But
API
oh wait, yeah.
mixed.
Yeah, true. And did we do Rye or Die? No,
No, we are in separate
no,
ride or die
we separated.
teams.
All right. But yeah, pretty solid. I mean, the whole team's gonna be there. And adding Benji adds a lot more youth in the middle that is really good. He's really good at in transition offensively. He approaches really well in his throwing like stance. And he surveys, I've noticed. So he's really good um at that. It's gonna be a fast back line when getting rushed. Uh Vaughn's a hitter. Jake can make some grabs. We'll see how Logan does.
That's our X factor.
We'll see what Logan shows up. Do we get flat foot Logan, or do you get double catch God Logan? We'll see. Um, Joe, consistent, like speedy up the middle, nice, accurate, straight throw. He'll take it, and if you sit there, he'll punish. Eli, what do you? I mean, that guy
Yeah.
sucks. That guy's ass. That guy's ass too. Um, but Kim, one of the most. I don't even want to say underrated because I think everybody knows he's good, but I think he gets overshadowed because of where he is. Because it's Show and Eli, they're so polarizing that Kim gets to kind of play under the radar, and whenever teams kind of disrespect him or take him lightly, he punishes you with either his hands or with his throw because he throws well too. Um, Especially making those grabs off the rush, some bullshit, but he makes them. So yeah, like solid team, championship pedigree, very um, accountable, held to a high standard by Eli. The leadership's there. There's not much else to say besides yes, they can win. Um, are they a favorite? Probably, you know. But some lessons are only learned in loss, and I think maybe outsiders learned a lesson last year, and it's why they're more hungry.
I think you hit it right on the head. Is Eli throwing lefty or righty this tournament?
I think he'll be good to go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think this is probably my team. This is the team to beat, in my opinion. I mean, I know I said that Hex is a team to beat just because they just won the whole thing last year and it's their tournament to lose. But I mean, looking at all these teams that I recognize most of the players, I would say like this team and Grizzlies are like the only two that seems like it's really their team. They don't have any weird pickups. So obviously you guys all have a lot of chemistry together. I know Benji played what kickoff with outsiders.
Yeah,
Click off for
uh,
Clash. Yeah,
Clash.
So
yeah.
he has experience with you guys. I mean, I've said it a few times on the pod, but in Minnesota, that second half when Eli was just fucking popping off, like I've never seen a player just go off against a really good team full of really good players. So if he can hit that level consistently and not get hurt, I mean he's on Team USA, he's the captain, like he's him for a reason.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting how they like pace ourselves throughout the tournament. I think
Mhm,
that's going to be
mhm.
big for us.
You got to pace him. His only demon is injury.
Yeah, him and like Show and like how we pace them. But our schedule's really hard. We got a tough draw, so we'll see.
Sucks.
No,
Oh
you don't care.
no!
I know you
Oh
don't care,
no!
but we'll see you. We see you guys.
Yeah, I'll see you midday. I'll see you midday.
Yeah, I got some honey packs. I'll be ready to go.
Put in his water.
Exactly.
All right, and the last US men's team shred.
Uh, yeah. Kind of like talked about him through the draft, so won't talk to him about him too much. But yeah, adding Cody, I think is gonna be huge for that team. Just a solid piece in the middle. And then yeah, Xander's injury might hurt them a little bit, but Demonte a full year with them. He got hurt during the thing last year and he couldn't play against us in
Yeah,
playoffs.
his finger,
So
right? Yeah.
yeah, his finger. So I think that was definitely a factor in our game. Interested to see how Andrew Kim does. But you know, he's been working really hard, so I think he's gonna perform well. I know Dylan's hungry. So
Wait,
excited.
who?
Oh, six
Dylan
nine,
Schwartz from Long Island.
6'9".
Yeah, I don't know Dylan Cruz. I haven't.
Yeah,
He's been MIA
he hasn't
for.
been on the sticks for a
He hasn't
while.
been on the sticks for a while. That guy's pixels. Who
All
the
I'm
hell is
saying
that?
is him and 6'9" haven't been in the same room before.
Stole that shit.
Stole that shit. Stole that shit. But I think he's gonna come out and play really well. I think an X factor on this team is Quan. I'm interested to see how aggressive Quan is this tournament. So, and I think Jeff's gonna have to really step up too.
Yeah.
Without Xander. So Jeff kind of like sits back a little bit with like the big three of him, Xander, and Dylan. But I think with Xander kind of hurt, I think Jeff's gonna have to take more of an offensive role. So we'll see what he does there.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of shred we got.
Yeah,
And the reason why I didn't pick shred was because I recently they haven't been very cohesive.
yeah,
And I think they know that because if we know that, they hopefully they know that. Um, I'm sure they do not plan and won't come last again. They'll probably, be fueled by that. And they have, they have great pickups. But with no Xander, I am interested to see what happens on their left side.
hmm
Um, it's probably Jeff. Jeff will have to pick up the slack for Xander because honestly, Jeff's the one player on the team who can like 1v6.
yep,
Like he has all the skills to do it and be ready to go the next point. He has an
yeah,
incredible tank. I don't see Jeff get tired. Um, so It'll be very interesting. But yeah, I agree with you. I'd like to see Quan a little bit more aggressive. I think he's still kind of getting comfortable with the foam stuff.
Mhm.
But very athletic, great hands. I know he can throw if he really wanted to like step into that shit. Like, he's a presence. Um, yeah, I mean, Dylan's Dylan. Like, I don't have to go into depth about Dylan, but with Xander out again, Dylan's gonna have to maybe produce a little bit more offense as well than he normally would output. So, I mean, or Cody goes crazy because Cody can find hits too, right?
You might.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see. I'm gonna keep my eye on Shred for sure because they're due for a good tournament
I
aside from
think so.
API, but as their core, they're due, and
Yeah.
it would be foolish for either my team or your team to not expect them to want to play extra hard against our teams.
Yeah. I think there are like a couple key factors. I'm interested in what they're going to do off the rush because they haven't really been known for like plays off the rush. And
Mm,
then
they
because
might
like
just
round
Demonte three ball it.
maybe, but they have and also like Ryan, we play 8 round robin matches on day one. So like stamina is going to be like a key thing. So if they get in like a lot of like 1Vs and stuff like that, like are they going to be tired? And if
Yeah.
Dylan and Jeff are going to have to do more because they don't have Xander, like are they going to get gas and stuff like that for day two? So interested like how they share the load. If
Looking at
anyone,
this team, I mean, their top dogs are their top dogs. Like it's undeniable. You know, you got Jeff, you got Demonte, you got Dylan, Xander if he's there, and you got Quan. I think it's really going to come down to chemistry, just because it does seem like the last year or so they haven't been getting the wins under the belts that I feel like that they also feel like that they should be getting, and I think that other
Hmm.
people also feel the same way.
Hmm.
So they're going to come in hungry. But again, I really think this is going to come down to their role players. Like I don't think Cody's a role player, but on this team, and this is probably what his second, maybe third time playing with them, I think he's really going to have to perform. Giancarlo, I'm assuming he's coming off the bench, but I mean, Giancarlo, you can kind of put him anywhere. And
Yeah.
then Andrew, like if Andrew can show up, have a really good tournament, then I think they're going to be good. But it's going to be a long tournament, so he's probably going to be put out there in spots, and I'm very curious. This is another team that I want to see how they're going to play throughout the day.
Also, I won't be shocked if Xander does somehow play because,
yeah, I
like
think
I
he's
said,
gonna. I think he's gonna try and play.
yeah, of
I
course
think he
he
said he's
is
gonna. I think he said he's gonna try and play,
on
but
baby, bro.
dumb.
Of course he is.
But he told us he's gonna try. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, if Xander plays, then he'll be on that left side.
Yeah, we just put
Yeah,
him too on ball because he's not gonna move.
he's going to be a human turret, just an absolute cannon in the corner.
Yep.
All right, and that is all the U.S. men's teams. Let's move on to the Canadians. Let's start with
Nada.
pot over. Let's start with the first one, hard as foam. Josh, this is
You're
all you know.
all right, yo. The boys. Those are my boys. Those are my guys. Hardest foam, baby. Big dudes throw bombs with a sprinkle of smaller dudes who do gritty, nasty work. So Byron and Chris are co-captains of this team, two really good friends of mine. Um, Staples of British Columbia dodgeball. Um, all I can really say about those guys, they're winners, competitors. Um, Chris, all around, can throw some gas, has great hands while moving. Um, Very smart, nasty pump fakes. And yeah, I mean, I could go on and on about Chris. Byron, same as Chris, in the sense of power and um, abilities, I'd say. They both, I guess, at times are on the wing, uh, but very, very good. And if you have them both last on, very tough to deal with. Can easily turn a game. So their starting six will probably be Byron, Cody Burke, Chris Valance. Derek, I don't know if Derek's gonna play. His shoulder was kind of I don't think he played in provincials a couple weeks
Hmm.
ago, and his shoulder was I think was an issue. But if Derek does play, that guy's throw is
Gas.
nasty, like gas and automatic. Has movement and everything. But Chris, Byron, Cody Burke, probably Sam Coe, who is underrated as shit, gets looked off and will punish. He was on that championship mixed team. Over the years, Sam's growth has been insane.
Hmm.
Uh, Pete and maybe Patrick will fill out their six. Depends who they play. They do a really good job of pacing. Like they'll have doesn't matter who they're playing. They'll ahead of time sit a couple players for the whole match, and they'll stick to it for round
Hmm.
play. Um, but overall, like yeah, and Vinish too, bro. Vinish has mad footwork for a dude who's that big.
He's huge.
He's huge, bro. Like 6'11", dog. Like
No, what?
no, I'm
That's
playing.
insane. He's like
They got
6'3".
Wemby
Yeah,
out there?
yeah,
He's
bro.
like
In
6'3",
dodgeball,
but a
compared to dodgeball
fridge.
people, big dude, but can move. He has that footwork. He has a football background, so he knows how to do a lot of
I think he
footwork.
was a tight end in
Tight
football.
end or a receiver, something like
Yeah,
that.
receiver or
Um,
something.
but all these guys can throw, and over the years, out of the Canadian teams listed here, well, maybe not how, but Hardest Foam's relatively on the newer side compared to a lot of Canadian in Canadian dodgeball. Um, that being said, they've won a lot of stuff in BC and in Seattle itself. So, um, yeah, like if you don't show up, you will be punished like severely.
Hmm.
And even if you do show up, you still might get punished severely. I don't even know what else I can say. They just throw really, 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 really well. It's like a sight to behold.
Hmm.
Bo?
Yeah, I mean, much else to be said, really. But yeah, they rotate a lot. All their players are pretty interchangeable. They have a good mix of people that throw hard and people that are hard to get out late game. Chris Valance and Byron Wong are two of the best like late game players that I've ever seen. And Sam Coe is really, really good at baiting balls and earning balls back for your team. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I was kind of wondering if Jordan Williams was going to play with Hardest Foam or
Right.
Misfits because he plays with Hardest Foam
Hmm.
in Canada as well. Um, but yeah, this team could easily win the whole thing as well. Like they're that good, but we'll
And
see.
I think out of all the teams, the Canadian teams here, them and Howell, no, I don't think anyone practices more than these guys do consistently.
Hmm.
Like week by week basis. They put in a lot of work.
Yeah,
A lot of work.
Okay.
they put
Well,
in
I'm
a
excited to
lot.
watch them. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it would be funny if I just for every Canadian team, I'm like, this is the only player I know. So the only player I know on this team is Pete Decker. That's the only one
That's
I
hilarious.
know. But this other guy, Derek Dr. Von Stebby, that's a funny name.
That's my
That
dude.
that guy throws
That
gas.
guy throws gas, bro.
He's tall and he throws
He throws
gas.
some gas junk, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm really gonna have to listen to the commentary and figure out who is who from
Von
Canada.
Stebby. They have really good jerseys too.
Yes,
Yeah,
their jerseys are that's it's the Vancouver ones, right? Kind of.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are sick. All right, on to the next team. Howell.
Howell. All right. Yeah, Howell also out of BC. Them and Hardest Foam are very familiar with each other, and honestly, so am I. I played Howell like every tournament, like twice every tournament. Um, so total opposite of Hardest Foam, I'd say, in regards to play style. Hardest Foam is more of a half court team, I'd say, with a little bit of rush back, while Howell is very rush back heavy because they're really quick. Zion was on mixed Canada championship.
Hmm.
He is the brother of Real, who was the MVP, who was also on mixed with him.
Hmm.
Matthew Ebert. All right. Matthew Ebert is a big dude who can throw gas and is extremely hard to hit. Like
Hmm.
elusive as hell. Jump in, gets on the ground, slides. Very, very unexpected. What else? Jordan Holloway, a nice throw that just breaks last second consistently. Jackie and Lucas are both from Hong Kong. Lucas was on Hong Kong's national team at one point. Um, David Chang and Kevin Chung. David quick pressure with the ball. Kevin has the ability to close some games and make some plays happen. Like they're a really, really. Dylan, I don't know too well. Sorry, Dylan. I don't even know if you'll see this. I don't know you too well. But I mean, Hubert, I don't think he's playing, but Hubert will kind of be coaching, I imagine. But overall, this team plays with a lot of pace. Exciting dodgeball, like not slow. Off the rush, they're throwing three balls
Hmm.
most of the time. And whether it's accurate or not, it's chaotic, which makes the game look entertaining. So they played at the pace that we feel like the game should be sold at least I would say. But yeah, like recently or before their last tournament, they were a team that I feel like couldn't get over the hump, and the hump was hardest foam. And then they finally got over it in a pretty definitive fashion. So I wonder if that'll give them a little bit of confidence. But yeah, I don't think there's will be a Howl game that's not exciting because of the pace. But it, like Bo said before, it's a long tournament. Eight good teams or eight good games you'll be playing, and then playoffs will be 40s. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone cramps in this gym
Yeah,
for some reason.
potentially 440s on day 2.
Yeah,
A lot of dodgeball.
it is a lot of dodgeball, but yeah. So I'm excited to watch Howl, and I'll be watching them ruthlessly because I will be playing them in like 3 weeks, probably too, at our
Hmm.
club championships.
Yeah. Yeah, hit it on the head. They play really fast, a lot of pace, a lot of transition game. They're okay trading in transition, and they want to get in those like chaotic exchanges. If they win those, a lot during the matches, then they usually come out on top. Like if they're consistently winning those, but in the matches that they lose, like they're not winning those, and so they are like prone to get blown out. Like we played them in kickoff when I played them with Shred, and they got into those, and like we were very comfortable getting into those with them, and they weren't quite there yet. They're a lot better now. Um, yeah, if they come out on top in those exchanges and they trade up, then they're going to be in a good position to win. So that's kind of their game. But yeah, off the rush, they're okay throwing three balls if they get two people out. Then going down to one ball, like I've seen them do that a bunch. So they're going to be good off the rush.
I know of this team. I think this is the team that Matt plays with a lot. I think he played with them 2 years ago, but
Matt, who?
Levine. He played with the
Maybe.
Grizzlies last year. I think 2 years ago he played with Howell.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I don't know a single person on this team.
I don't think Howell was a
That's-
team 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
he
they were.
Oh, okay.
I think
yeah.
2 years ago is when they started.
Oh, okay. I thought,
Okay.
okay.
Maybe you know what? It might have been kickoff or clash that Matt played with him.
Oh wait, maybe not. It might have been Nocturnal still. And
Yeah,
Hyper. Yeah, I actually, you know what?
Nocturnal.
I don't think Howell was a team 2 years ago. It might have
yeah,
been
because
last
Hyper
year.
Nocturnal and
Yeah.
Cerberus, that's what Howl,
Cerberus. Yeah. Okay.
like
Yep.
all three of those became
Yep. And then
Howl.
Patty joined Hardest Phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was last year. Last year was the first year.
yeah.
Okay, those are some sick team names.
Hmm.
All right, on to the next team, Mavericks.
Oh yeah, dude. This is. I think. Let's see. Everybody on this team except for Nick Danchenko has been in the Canada program of a kind, whether it be cloth or men's foam. Merg has been captain of Canada. Matt has been captain. Matt Silvera has been captain of Canada. There's a lot of like experience, championship pedigree. Jeff Snow is a goat. He should be on everyone's Mount Rushmore if you've been around for dodgeball in dodgeball for a long time.
Hmm.
Jeff is the man, yo. He's a dog. This team can play very good half court dodgeball, but it can also play, depending on who's on the court, who's left on the court, can also bang and transition very well, very well balanced. Uh, like it's hard to. They've made an adjustment putting usually Nick is now on their left side sometimes. Oh, I noticed Ro's not here. Is Ro not going? Oh shit! I'm gonna double
Yeah,
check that. Without Rowe, that's tough. Rowe's like a glue guy, a glue player.
Emotionally, for sure.
Yeah, and like he's going for those 50-50 dives for the ball, like dive for the balls and stuff. But he's solid out the middle and on wing. But anyways, they moved Danchenko to their left wing now, and he's been very, very effective there for them. But yeah, they added Mike Koo, great out the middle, solid throw from a standstill. Doesn't need to like step into that shit. He can like just flick it because he has a heavy badminton background. I guess maybe because Rowe's not there, they picked up Joel. Again, Joel is very solid, consistent. Joel rarely plays bad. You know exactly what you're going to get from him, and he is a very high standard player as well. Like he holds his team Northern Touch very accountable, so he understands what it takes to get to the championship. But this team's won. Like they've won nationals, they've won a lot of stuff, gold medals, world. Like there's nothing else you can really say about them. You just got to really, really play well, or else you're gonna get shit on. So yeah,
Nothing to really add there.
yeah,
Gotta come ready to go, or
you
else
got yeah,
they will jump on top of you and beat the shit out of you.
yeah,
That's
early.
that's what they did to us in round robin last year. They beat the shit out of us. And if you're not looking, they will take that extra shot.
Yep,
Um, Especially Maddie.
yeah,
Maddie will just run up and just throw a ball at you for no
yeah.
reason.
And if Merg will also, if you're not looking, Merg will let go
Yep.
one of the
So
best arms that you'll ever face. Can throw
yeah,
some junk.
insane. So yeah, they'll be probably top four team for sure.
Hopefully,
This is
their track record in the thing, and they know this because I talked to Matt the other day. The track record in the thing is not great. But that being said, uh,
They were in one final.
for the thing,
Yeah, I thought they lost the outsiders in
no.
one
Well, that
one of
was
the
my
finals.
team. That was like
Yeah.
I took Jeff, and it was a concoction.
Mm.
The first one, the very first one. But I think the only out or Mav there was Jeff and Mike Lazy at the time, and then it was like Cody and
When
others.
you won with outsiders, who'd you play in the final?
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. That was Mavs. Shit. Okay, then I lied, bro. That yeah, you're right. You're right. But that was also a different team. Like they had Maximus, they had
Hmm.
David Chang and stuff,
Yeah,
and
well,
LP.
yeah.
This is their team.
Their
Just
core
without
team
Rowe.
hasn't been the
Without
best.
Rowe and Joel. Like swap Rowe and Joel. Their whole team's pretty much there. Um, yeah, I don't expect them to be anything but in
Solid.
at least semis. At least.
Yep.
this was like one of the first Canadian teams I've heard of like ever. So I know a fair amount of players on this team. I know Jeff Snow. I
Oh,
know I know
Bah,
of Mergler. I believe
bah.
this is the Matt Wood.
the Matt Wood.
Damn, I would.
I
The
don't know
Matt
any
Wood.
other Matt Woods.
Yeah, same.
This is the Matt Wood, Eli's Matt Wood.
No. Wait, well,
Oh, that's Matty Silvera.
Matt Silvera,
Oh,
but
okay. Oh, he's on the team. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
gotcha. All right.
staple.
I know Nick Dachenko, obviously, and then I know of Joel. So Joel.
Yeah, Joel.
Joel.
Yeah, co-ed fucking gold medalist 2 time.
Mm-hmm.
He was captain last year too.
Dogs.
Mm.
All right, on to the next Canadian team, New Era.
All right, y'all. I'm curious. New
Very true.
era, New Era. I'm curious to watch New Era. They're missing a couple key pieces in my opinion. DJ,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Oh, yeah.
DJ Victor and Jordan Ferris, who are kind of their grittier players, with last ball in hand or on the wing, can kind of make a little something happen or disrupt. Um, but I'm also curious because New Era doesn't really travel except for, I guess, like the Canadian Club Championships, which they've won, by the way. But those tournaments, the past format, you've faced a lot of teams that aren't really at your caliber. So you can have like an 8 game round robin, and 1 to 2 of those games are really tough, and the other ones are easier. So I haven't really seen a tournament where New Era goes in and has to play hard every single game. So I'm curious to watch and to see how you know, they do that. Because it's conditioning for sure, right? Like you have to go play outsiders and then the next game shred. And then the next game Saiyan, the next game's Mavs. It's kind of hard. Not saying that they can't, I'm just curious because I haven't really seen it. Because at their hometown, they don't lose.
Yeah.
And if they do, it's an anomaly. But I'm pretty sure all I've seen are championship photos of New Era all the time over there. Um, and uh, yeah, so I'm curious to see that. Now, are they capable? Sure. If they're making grabs, they are extremely difficult to beat. All of those guys can pretty much make a grab at a crucial time. Some of them more than others, but the momentum on the grab is very US like. When they make a grab, everyone roars their fucking ass off, and then the next throw is most likely a hit.
Mhm.
So I'm curious to see how it goes. Like we said earlier, Dan, Nick, Grenier, Kyle too have played at the thing before. Dan is no stranger to traveling for dodgeball. Nick a little less so, but Nick has slowly been getting out of the borders. So yeah, I mean they got some throws, they got some hands. I feel like where they maybe lack is um elusivity. They're not very elusive. But if they're making the grabs, it doesn't really matter. But against all these other teams, it might come into play because these are the best of the best in North America. So I am very curious to see. And this is the first time they're going to be at the thing. They've been invited like 85 fucking times to this tournament and never came. So I'm sure they know, you know, that um, they're the kind of the new guys in the block, new era in this tournament, and will want to make a statement. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say. Individually, Ashley Ben, young boy, throws some bombs, has some hands. Dan Holzer has some hands, has been throwing some junk. Kyle is a lefty that throws junk. Uh, Grenier, power thrower, has some hands, has gotten better with his laterals for sure. Rylan hasn't really been on the court too much, but Rylan is a vet. Rylan's been around for a minute in Manitoba dodgeball, so do not overlook Rylan. Jesse, great throw, make some hands or make some catches, and then Colin, do not throw at Colin alone, straight, or you are off the court.
Just walk off.
Just walk off. Nick is subbing for them. Nick Hui is subbing for them from Future. He's from Alberta, where I'm at right now. Um, Solid like pest play. He'll take that last ball, and if you look him off, he will attack you. He's been working really, really hard, gotten way, way better over the years. I see him fucking weekly as well. So yeah, I think they picked him up because Eric couldn't come, and he also fills a role that I feel like will need um, on this squad. So yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much all that I would say. Yeah, can't really throw any
Yeah,
singles
dude,
at
I can
any
go
of
on. I can go on for days about this shit. I'm telling you, I study everything like it's my fucking job, bro. I
Yeah,
know everybody.
dude, Josh is literally an encyclopedia on dodgeball. But
This is awesome.
yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, you can't throw any singles at any of these guys. But like laterally, they're probably not going to move that much. But you are going to have to consistently throw doubles at them. Like wave calls probably aren't going to work against these guys that much. Probably going to have to throw crosses, work angles against this team
Mhm.
for sure.
Sounds like Eugene was a Eugene Dodgeball Club, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, very much Eugene like, except
Hmm.
their new era is way better. But you're gonna have to work angles and run them down for sure. You can easily run this team down for sure.
Yeah, it'll be tough. I'm curious about the transition defensively without DJ to disrupt that shit
Yeah,
because he'll
yeah.
stop and pop and somehow get out of the way.
They'll plant. Yeah,
Yeah,
DJ would plant and like trade and like
yeah,
fuck
and
up
he's smaller
transition.
than a lot of these dudes, so it'd be interesting.
The rest of them, outside of Ashley, like if they throw, they better get back.
The only player I know on this team, Dan Hauser,
That,
when he played on Flight.
Oh yeah, Dan played with us in Nationals 24.
oh yes, Dan's all over, man.
Uh,
That international respect is real.
Mhm.
Hauser time. All right, second to last Canadian men's team, Royals.
Fun
Uh,
fact: I've never played Royals once in my career.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're fairly new as well, but as a team, not as players. But
Yeah.
I've been in plenty of Canadian tournaments and the thing where they're in here in these tournaments, and we've just never matched up once, which is blasphemous. But anyways, Maximus, that guy hits. He hits for a tall dude like that. He moves well. He's a hype train. If he makes a grab or a hit, he gets fired up.
Mhm.
Even and he alone, when he's alone, he has the ability to close against pretty much anyone if his hit is on point. His hits are on point. LP vet, lovely dude, love that man.
Same.
Workhorse. He's one of the
Mhm.
coolest. You look at him across the gym, he's just sitting there smirking, but I think he's really translating English in his head from French.
Yeah.
English to French.
Yep.
Funny dude. Works hard. Great pump. He has really great hands too. LP's really good at making the catches that no one's supposed to make,
Hmm.
like diving backwards on like the side of his head type shit, like egregious catches. Really good at that. Benjamin. I don't even. I think it's Russo. I don't even know
Yeah,
if it's,
Russo. Yeah.
but I don't know if it's like Russo. You know. Ben. Ben, another vet. So LP or Louis Pierre, LP, Benji or Benjamin, and Martin have played together for a really, really, really long time out of Quebec. So they're all three vets on this team. Um, so uh, they won't really get overwhelmed by the moment. Josh Walsh, nasty lefty, nasty backline counter lefty. That dude throws some bombs that kind of fade out a little bit towards the end. Very confident in his play. Staple for Royals. Their subs will be, I think, very key for them because again, their teams only have 8 right now.
Hmm.
Um, Benji, super athletic, um, great rush, can throw very well as well. Kind of an X factor. I feel like if Benji plays well for them, it'll be a problem for a lot of teams because it'll take a lot of pressure off Maximus. Kevin Wu, vet out of Ottawa, Ontario, plays with Fury. Kevin's a solid player. Like Kevin, Kevin will not lose you a game. He'll do everything you ask him to do at a very good level. Very nice dude. Boys, not much else to say about Kevin Wu. Devin Simmons. This will be interesting for me to see because Devin Simmons is usually a winger, I believe, on his team in PEI, Prince Edward Island, for all my Americans out there. Um,
I'm familiar.
he was also on. So Kevin not last year, but Kevin, Benji, and Devin have all been on the mixed program for Team Canada. So was Benjamin. And was Martin too? Shit. The whole fucking team was mixed.
Hmm.
But Devin usually plays wing, from what I remember, at times. Has a really good throw. I'm interested to see if he will be a wing on Royals. I haven't really seen middle Devin too much,
Yeah.
but he's also a vet. He's been playing forever as well. So this is a very vet Royals team. Maximus is probably the newest player on this team, and he is their star. So yeah, very different Royals team than any of us have played. It'd be interesting to
Yeah.
see how it goes.
For sure. They're missing Max's two brothers, Boris
Yeah,
and Robinson.
yeah.
They're
They're
also
missing
missing Thomas Savard
Savard and Hugo Benoit.
and Hugo. So four like major Royals on their team,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
their pickups are solid. But this is generally when they have all the Royals, like the most American Canadian team in terms of like hype train. Like
Yeah,
they get hype for
they get
everything.
hype. One hit.
Any
Yeah.
hit, yeah, let's go. Like, and they just start yelling out shit in French. It is
Yeah.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. What's
hilarious.
up?
I love watching. I love. They're like the
Sacre
most.
bleu.
Yeah, this most fun team to watch by far, dude. I loved playing with them. They're probably like one of the most fun teams I've ever played with.
Good
And
vibes, yo.
yeah, insane vibes, dude. And when they get mad at each other and they like yell at each other in French, it is fucking funny. And I was just sitting there like, yeah. And then like when they talked in the huddle and like their dad is like the coach and he was talking to everyone in French and I was just like, mm-hmm, yep. And then at the end they like translated they talked for like 5 minutes and they were like, yeah, we just need to run them down more. I was like, all right, cool.
Just to run them
Yes,
down
sir.
more.
Yeah, all right, cool, thanks. But yeah, they're great. But I'm interested how this team will be since it's a way different team.
Yeah.
All right, the only player I know on this team is Maximus, but these players have some sick names.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Louis Pierre.
yeah, LP looks like a movie
Yeah.
star.
Yeah, he does.
He's
He
the
has
like
like
the
he has the beard, bald head,
yeah, most
and he
beautiful
just
bald man I've
stares,
ever
like
seen.
stares and smirks.
Yep. Yeah. He kind of looks like Jason Statham, but like super like really nice version of him.
French, nice Jason Statham.
Yeah, like
I'm
dude,
the
he looks like an
fucking
action
Ichigo.
star, but like yeah, he's like the nicest dude.
That's funny. And then not Martin, it's Martine.
Oh no, it's Martin.
Oh, it's
Martin,
Martin. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Martin, Martin Dutil,
It's like how you say it.
Martin Dutil.
All
Yeah,
right. And
yeah.
the last Canadian team,
Seems
saying
ass.
Elite.
Seems ass, bro. Seems ass.
Future
Yeah,
saying
Bo, you want to go on this
ascend.
one? You want to start?
Sure, yeah. Led by um some dude. Just a guy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a hodgepodge team, I guess. But led
Every
by
team I've been at the thing has been a hodgepodge.
yeah, because I mean, look, I mean, the normal Saiyan team, they have people with families, so they don't always travel. Like, if they brought their normal Saiyan team, I would say they'd be top two or three favorite. Because they're probably one of the nastiest club teams in the world. But they don't have Moody, which is like a big loss. Wish Moody could come, but still, focusing on who they have, Adam Bader is a huge pickup, big arm. Sean, Sean's got a good arm. He's been playing really well. Dan Lack is solid. Alex is super solid. And then they do have Quentin, who has been playing really well. Super athletic. Um, Good arm, good defensively, plays everywhere. He's been a sponge. I really like watching him play. Really awesome dude too. So excited to see him. And then Kalen Esterbrook's probably one of the nastiest arms in the world. When he comes up with the ball, I'm terrified. But and then Cody Foley can throw any type of throw there is. And if Cody gets hot, he is one of the scariest players like in the world. So he can just go off at any time. Nathan Wu's throw year over year has gotten insane. He's been working really hard at like rebuilding like his throwing motion and stuff, and you can tell he's throwing a lot harder. Good on the rush, like he just does whatever he like needs to be done to win. Great teammate. And then Josh is a fucking anime character. Like impossible to hit. Like he move like if you just instead of throwing a ball at him, just roll it to the other side. Like if it's like bow at Josh, like I'm gonna just go up to the midline, just roll it. So
That's funny.
it's basically just impossible to hit Josh on a single throw. But and your throw's gotten a lot better too. So
Working.
you're not just a defensive player, and you catch more.
I'm just in position.
Hey, those are my catches too. My catches are accident. So,
Uh,
but yeah,
um,
saying this roster, I think this roster arguably better than last year's. I don't know. Let me look at your roster last year. I think your
yeah,
roster last year, this roster is better than last year's. I think.
yeah. It's more balanced
And you
too.
guys know each other more because you had Bizzle, you had Hunter, who you didn't really
Yeah, I
know.
met Bizzle that day, which is
Yeah,
egregious because I should have met Bizzle years ago. But I
yeah.
met Bizzle and Hunter that Saturday.
Yeah, so and then you had Coach Ian. I saw
Mhm.
him on the court a few times. And
Yeah.
then Nathan Wu's better year over year too. So I
Yeah.
think this is a much better Saiyan team.
Yeah, I mean, um, for sure, we'll see how it goes on paper. We should be. Luckily, now that I live out in Alberta, I get to play and see Sean, Alex, Cody more. I played with Cody for years though, so me and Cody are fairly familiar. And Adam, Dan just moved to Winnipeg, unfortunately, so I haven't really been able to see him too much. But I we have the cohesion because we did a Team Alberta together. Me and half these dudes, and Cody also played on Future for a year. So these pickups, I think, are very complementary to each other. Um, We got some legs, which I really, really wanted to invest a little bit more heavily into because I did not want to run the rush all the time. And having Quinton last year was nice. So adding Sean into that mix, I think we have a three-headed monster on that rush. Um, and Sean's been leveling up. Dan's been leveling up. Alex, all the Alberta guys have been really, really working hard, working on mental stuff as well. Give them props to that. So I'm very excited to see how that goes. I love to bring them in. They're like my brothers out here. I like to try and help them get better, and they are. As for my homies from my staples, Cody, Sir Cody Dan Foley, that's my guy.
Former
Um,
American.
yeah, former American, new
He got out.
Canadian. He got
PC
out.
Boosh.
Yeah, from
Hmm.
Boosh, USA dodgeball. He played with Z Warriors on me like 5 years ago or six, yeah, 5 years ago. Then went to Future, and now he's back with me for the last year. He came back. Cody is just one of the most unpredictable players you will ever play, because that's just how his brain works. He likes to keep you guessing, and he flourishes in that concoction of dodgeball that is the gray area. Um, Kalen, any given day, Kalen's the best player on the planet. Any given day. Now, consistently, it's Eli, but any given day, Kalen has the tools to be right there. His throw is unblockable. If you catch it, fluke. If he hits you square on, it's an offensive rebound.
Yep.
And when his defensive effort is active and you can't hit him, you're going to lose. Just that's how it is. He's polarizing. Teams like to go for him. First, I don't blame them, but he also has great hands. He has the capacity to 1v5, honey pack.
That was That was tacky.
I was watching that live. I'm like, they're gonna lose here. 1,000,000%.
That
A
I'm
was
sorry.
million
tacky.
percent.
If he didn't win that, we lost the game. But yeah, he has the capacity to do so. Yeah, he's just been getting his IQ's been getting a bit better over the years too. So it depends on his effort, which when it's high, people are in trouble. Nathan, I was actually watching film last week of The Thing, when we played Outsiders and Shred, and Nathan's throw is immensely different.
Hmm.
Like immensely, the whole form is completely different. And he's been getting better. He is a definition of someone who works really, really hard, and it's starting to pay off. He's in the gym consistently, whether it's working on his throw, on his fitness. He's young, he's a sponge, and he has a Hong Kong background. He's 20 years old,
Hmm.
2021. He's been playing since he was 13 out of Hong Kong. So yeah, and then Adam, if Adam's shoulder is good, hopefully he gets in there. Adam can throw some fucking bombs, yo. He can throw curves. He has good hands. Um, yeah, just a massive fucking dude. Super nice guy as well. One of the reasons I was convinced to move out here in the fucking first place. But yeah, I mean, we got a solid group. I'm excited. I think we work well together. There's no lack of chemistry for sure. So yeah, last year we placed third with that team of first meets. I met Hunter and Bizzle for the first time, and so I'm confident that we'll make a better run this time around.
All right. So from this team, obviously, I know you, Josh. I know Nathan Wu. I know Kalen Estabrooks, and I know Cody. So I remember Cody from TC Boosh from forever ago. There's like, I mean, I do feel like I kind of troll myself when I'm like, I only know like a few Canadians. I know a fair amount of Canadians, but I will say like the big three Canadians that I know is you, Cody, and Kalen. And I've said this like in leagues and stuff, people come up to me and they'll talk about someone like, oh, this person doesn't look like they throw that hard. And I'm always like, the video never does it justice. Like these people are throwing fucking cannons.
Mm-hmm.
I will say for Kalen, you could see on video like his
Yeah,
throws
it's just gone.
insane. It's insane. Like
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
how hard this guy throws. It has to be north of 80. Like
Oh, it's definitely north of 80.
Yeah.
And it looks hard on video. It's harder in person.
Yeah.
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 Also, I also forgot. I want to give Quentin some love. Quentin played with us last year. He's gotten better. Another sponge, like Bo said.
Mhm.
I expect Quentin to have a good tournament this tournament.
Mhm.
I exp- I I expect it.
I think he will.
I agree. Quentin's a hungry dude.
I expect more offense out of him.
That's on me to call that.
All right, guys, that is it for part 1. Be on the lookout for part 2 tomorrow morning.